MoTackle Outdoors has been a part of the family for over 40 years. Reg and Carly Cootsmith have grown this store into what it is today. I can't wait to see what it's going to be in another 40 years. MoTackle Outdoors wouldn't be here today except for the 40 years of dedication from Reg and Carly Cootsmith.
So being a family-owned business, as I said, I feel like part of the family. We are lucky here. We've got a really good bunch of staff. Working for Reg has been great, sort of thing. So I've been here for 23 years, and we are one big family, sort of thing. It's a great spot to work.
It's awesome working here with Reg and Randy and all the family. It's a family-owned business. I've been here for 15 years now, and the relationship it's just like one really big family here.
So MoTackle Outdoors started in the 70s in Grafton in a very small store as a gun shop. It did fairly quickly move into a tackle store. We did archery and a number of other things at certain stages, and it grew. Probably every 10 years we doubled in size. It went from a small hole in the wall to a store that was getting close to your corner store type size, and now we're on probably a little over two acres. So it has grown in 40 years a substantial amount.
Oh yeah, well, I've known Reg for a long time, since I was a kid. I would have been in and out of that shop when I was probably 12 or 13, which would be over 40 years ago. The little shop in only as big as a shoebox really, in Little Street, when it was Grafton Guns. And it was very interesting when Reg said he was going to get into fishing stuff, and it was always a bit of a laugh at that point. He got a pallet full of snapper leads, and they all turned up, and I can remember seeing them there on the floor, and they all sold. And he got into mail order, and that was when there was no mail order around, and newspapers, magazines, they were pretty basic.
So we started from the old Fishing Tackle Australia days, and mail order was just really starting to kick off then, and it's gradually just got bigger and bigger and bigger and built from there.
I've been associated with MoTackle and Fishing Tackle Australia for a fairly long time. I came on board back in 1990, and my position was then to basically look after setting up the mail order section, because my whole background was advertising and marketing. So along with Reg, that's what we did. We sat down and we set up a whole scheme to do the advertising and marketing of fishing tackle products.
It was very groundbreaking. You've got to give them both credit, Reg and Carly. They were visionaries. They really did it. They had bigger accounts than some of them. More, I remember we were laughing one day. He said, "My account's bigger than a lot of the Pacific Island countries," and they did. Whether it was Daiwa, Shimano, they had all the ranges. They had the lot when they got them first, and they got them at the right price. And it was really exciting to see from the outside the things that they did, and the family, the girls, the boys that came through over the years, which was their children, was really good, because I've known Randy since she's so little, when she was very little, right down here, and now she's grown into the woman and the great business lady that she is today. And I really think that the legacy for the family will be taken care of with her guidance. And I think Reg can, when he gets around to want to take a well-earned rest, which probably won't happen for him, but anyway, I think he will have no trouble worrying about the place when he puts his head on the pillow at night time.
So MoTackle Outdoors has grown into a large destination store for a lot of people to come. A lot of people will come for a weekend even and have a look at all their bits and pieces that they would like to either fish with or camp with. We have such a large range these days. It's not just tackle, it's surfing to four-wheel driving to camping, hiking. We have a really destination spot to actually come for anything that you can consider to do outdoors.
MoTackle Outdoors, as it is now, it's just your one-stop shop. It's just everything you want, but it's not just a shop. You don't just go there to buy stuff and get out. It's not like a supermarket. It's like your one-stop shop, but it's it's information and it's knowledge and it's inspiration. It's if you're into the outdoors, fishing, camping, four-wheel driving, like anything outdoors. If you're not interested in sitting at home in front of a TV, you want to be out there. That's what MoTackle is. It's just the place you go, get everything you need to do that.
MoTackle to me, when I've seen it grow over all the years in all its different phases as it's morphed its way through, it's more than just a fishing shop. There's no doubt in my mind about that. I really think it does have a place in the community, and that might sound a bit silly to say that about a business that is a retail business, but it's a place where I've seen a lot of people that you bump into that you haven't seen for a long time. It's the place that if you're a fishing club and you need some input, you're looking for a handout, things aren't right, whether it's a raffle, whether it's sponsorship, they're always the first ones to come forward. It's not a matter of begging, they're there, they understand they want to support the community. I often marvel that I've heard people over many, many years, they've come to town just to see the shop. They've come just to see the shop, and I find that incredible, but when I've been going all over Australia of different places shopping, I can understand why. That it is such a centre to have every facet, from fly fishing to game fishing, whether you're going to catch a whiting, a mullet, or whether you're going to go out and catch a full-blown marlin. It's a black bass in New Guinea. There's going to be something in this shop that is going to be able to fit that bill. And the advice, the people that are here, it's somewhere where you don't need to troll around the internet spending hours and hours and hours. You can walk in this place and walk out with the right product, the right advice, and you know you've been speaking with someone that actually understands what they're doing.
My favourite part of MoTackle has got to be the tackle store itself. It's just having access to the range of fishing tackle. Like, I'm a fisherman, that's my thing, you know. I'd fish every minute of every day if I could. And just having access to such a huge range, you know, I mean, to be honest, I take it for granted sometimes what I've got access to here, which, you know, you just don't have in other places. So my favourite part of MoTackle just has to be the tackle store itself and what you've got access to in that store.
At MoTackle Outdoors, my favourite section is the game section. I was born and bred in Eden, and then I've moved up here commercial fishing for yellowfin tuna, and now I'm in the tackle store with all the game lures. Yeah, can't get beat it. Love me marlin fishing, tuna fishing, you can't get enough of it.
My favourite area in MoTackle is probably, well, the swim bait section. I've got a bit of an addiction to swim baiting Murray cod at the moment, and yeah, can't get enough of it. Absolutely love it.
I really love the range of soft plastics they've got in the shop. I spend most of my time chasing snapper on plastics, and you know, if you can't find it here, I don't think it exists.
Yeah, so Christmas and Easter, probably our busiest time of year, particularly Christmas. That week before Christmas is absolute chaos, people everywhere, but it is one of our best times of the year. It's great seeing all the kids getting out, school holidays kicking in, weather. Good old Coffs Harbour, the weather's normally pretty good that time of year. Plenty of people around, and yeah, with the kids, it's good to see a few smiles on their faces. As I said, we've got some great kids combos here in that forum, and so a lot of the kids get their first fishing rods, which is yeah, great to see the smiles on their faces.
So my most favourite time of the year to work in the store would have to be Christmas and Easter. It gets quite bedlam at times. We have multitudes of people flying through the doors. The lineups can get quite long, which is great. It keeps the guys busy. All the guys enjoy that time of the year.
Christmas time at MoTackle, it's just an absolute crazy time of year. It's so good in every part of the business, whether you're in mail order, you're talking to people on the phone, and people are ordering gear for trips and their time off for the, you know, for the year. But even in the stores, you come in the stores and there are just people everywhere. everybody wants to come into this store and just check it out because it's just so huge. Families are just rolling through the doors all day, little kids, they absolutely love it. The amount of gear that they can see that they just don't see anywhere else, and you just see these little kids with handfuls of lures and camping gear and fishing rods, and they're just out the door and they know where they're heading, and it's so awesome. It's the best time of year. It's absolutely hectic. You run off your feet from the moment you come in the door to the moment you leave for home, but it's so good. It's the best time of year just to see so many people having a blast in the store.
Now I'd like to see MoTackle move on and remain the strength that it is. And you know, they keep saying that with all the people coming in from overseas and everywhere else, you're not going to get the same level of service. I mean, the thing about MoTackle is you can ring up and ask advice, and you're talking to people who actually go fishing and know how to use the equipment, and that's most important. Yes, you can ring, you know, some of these big chain stores and everything else, and they'll say, oh yes, we've got that in product, it's in aisle 27. But the thing is that it's down to the personal approach you get from the staff here at MoTackle, and that's the thing that you really don't want to lose.
Where I would like to see MoTackle be in the future is probably a conversation that I had with Reg and Carly 30 years ago, and really at that particular point in time I can remember Reg being quite articulate and exact in how they wanted it to be, and I thought, you're crazy, man. But I look at it now and it's 2/3 of the way there the way it is, but he wanted it to be under one roof, under the hard top. The vision was to be able to have casting tanks so you could watch your lure, swim through the water, know what you were going to buy, cast the rod, make sure it was the right one for you, look at a boat, look at the electronics, see it there in real time. Sure, there's the tent set up in Outdoor World next door, but to be able to have it all under the one roof, do the whole thing, whether you want to buy a 20-cent sinker or a $30,000 boat, I would think that would be absolutely fantastic for the family to have that dream come through. And if anyone's going to pull it through now, it will be them.
So for the future, I'd really like to see MoTackle and Outdoors grow again. Have all our range under one roof. Love to become the Disneyland of Australia here in Coffs Harbour. Love to have more things for people to be able to interact, try out their fishing gear, try out their camping gear, kayaks, etc. Have somewhere the whole family can come.
MoTackle and Outdoors is more than a tackle store and outdoor store to me. It's my life, it's my passion, and it's my family.
MoTackle and Outdoors is more than an outdoors and tackle store to me. It feeds my passion and I love being part of it.
So MoTackle and Outdoors is more than just a tackle store. It is pretty well an obsession. It feeds our passion here, sort of thing, and we live and breathe fishing.
Hi, I'm Peter Russell, and we're here in Australia's largest tackle store, MoTackle, and of course that's part of Fishing Tackle Australia.
Hi, my name's Dale Johnson and welcome to the largest tackle store in the world, MoTackle and Outdoors.
Hi, I'm Randy, and this is the largest tackle store in the world, MoTackle and Outdoors.